To lose 20,000 young fish is a huge blow to an already struggling fishery on the Umpqua River.
A devastating loss for an Oregon fish hatchery. More than 20,000 fish died when somebody poured bleach into a rearing pond. The hatchery says this is a blow to Chinook salmon already dealing with a shortage. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for K2 News at 11 o'clock tonight. I'm Deborah Knapp. Victor Park joins us in the studio. And Victor, you spoke with Fish and Wildlife officials and those with the hatchery. Talk about the impact this is going to have on the ecosystem.
Of course, Deb. And you know what? The impact goes beyond these 20,000 fish. This is important because a lot of these fish are kept until they become adults. They create more fish and impact the ecosystem for many years. And tonight, those with the hatchery tell me there is no recovering from this. The pictures could be upsetting. Tens of thousands of fish dead, forced to be thrown away in buckets. Rick Rockholt is a volunteer with the hatchery.
I almost felt like throwing up. It just hit me so hard.
The Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife says someone broke into the hatchery Sunday, then broke into a locked storage shed, and then poured a bottle of bleach into a pond filled with smoked Chinook salmon, leaving investigators scratching their heads.
We really have not experienced that here locally. I've been with the agency for almost 18 years, and in my time, I haven't really heard of a lot of this sort of just one person taking it upon themselves to apparently try and kill those fish.
Chinook are the largest salmon species in the West. It is also known as king salmon, the Oregon state fish. Hundreds of thousands are cared for in hatcheries along the Oregon coast and then released into nearby rivers where hundreds return upstream.
It's just a lot of work and a lot of effort and a lot of dedication by the volunteers that it was just devastating.
Now, most of the fish killed are babies that were supposed to get released for anglers in the future, but many were adults who returned, and officials believe this will have an impact on the ecosystem.
These fish are part of what we call a harvest augmentation program. So these fish were designed specifically just for anglers to catch and take home.
Rockhold says that this is a blow to the Chinook salmon, already dealing with a shortage, and he fears there is no chance of recovering.
Youngsters, seniors, folks that don't have access to boats, and they have a real opportunity to catch a really nice salmon. And this takes away from that opportunity. It diminishes it.
Okay, so the suspect has been identified as 22-year-old Joshua Alexander Heckathorn of Gardner, Oregon. Now, deputies found him inside the hatchery again 2 days later on Tuesday. Douglas County deputies say he admitted to being on the property and handling the bleach, but he said he has trouble remembering details of the day because he was too high on marijuana. But officials tell me Heckathorn could be facing additional serious state charges.
Okay, Victor, thank you.